geeks, nerds, dinosaur lovers, and Jurassic Park and Jurassic World fans. I'm yours, Red Hunya here with another Jurassic World toy review by Hasbro. This time it's another battle set or battle pack. The Pteranodon vs. Helicopter set. So we already looked at the Indominus Rex playset that you can buy with the Gyrosphere. And that set was fairly cool. This one is a little bit more disappointing in my opinion, but we'll get on to it. It's the standard Jurassic World packaging here. It's got T-Rex up in the corner, Jurassic World up there, showing you the actions you can do, shooting it. Comes with another human figure in this set, Pteranodon. Pretty standard for the packaging. I mean, you guys should already know by now the Jurassic World packaging, the way things are set up. Here's just a shot of the back. The figure looks really ugly. It's a really ugly Pteranodon. Alright, and here's the read-up on the back in the top right corner. It says Pteranodon vs. Helicopter. Kind of a weird read-up, but that is a little funny. It's like, that bird on the horizon is getting awfully big. Whoa, that's not a end transmission. This was the last transmission from the pilot. It's also how we found out the dinosaur escaped, so fairly funny read-up on the back here for this toy. Better than just a ferocious fight for survival. So that about does it here for the packaging. Not really much else to go over on here. I mean, it's like all the other Jurassic World stuff. As you guys can expect, you can test the figure out a little bit somewhat before you buy it by squeezing his little fat chubby legs together. Fat chubby legs. But yeah, if you guys give me a sec, I'll cut all this stuff out of the box and we can take a closer look and go over what comes inside this set. Alright, so here we go. Right out of the set, you get the Pteranodon here. Weird, his head's always facing down, except when you push his head up, his wings go up, which I guess is for his flapping action when you squeeze these two legs together. Woo! Woo! So kind of a cool wing flapping action, I would say, but the head bobbing up and down is kind of strange. I mean, I think it's because his mouth's opening slightly a little bit too when you let go. But a considerable amount of detail. I mean, the figure does look rather goofy when it's like this. It's like, I don't know, not terrible. It had potential. It's got a few screw holes on here on the bottom. 3, I think, is all. Yeah, I think 3 is all. Considerable amount of detail for the head. They actually even gave this Pteranodon teeth, which most of the time, as some of you guys may know, on Jurassic Park figures anyway, at least, the Pteranodon figures, or Pterosaurs, never had teeth most of the time. So it was kind of neat that they gave this guy teeth. Enhances it somewhat more. It looks more menacing. Not really much detail on the underflaps. Pretty standard. His little claws on both sides of his wings, and then also on his wings and also on his head. He's got this maroony purple color kind of on his wings with the Jurassic World logo. Kind of hidden, but not really. Just blended in with the colors, same on the other side of the wing. So the colors aren't terrible. He's even got a little bit of the maroon purple up here on his head with the black, and he has a greenish white eye, it looks to be. So other than articulation for this figure being really limited, he's got the new Dino damage feature, the sliding door Dino damage feature. Just like Indominus Rex, you pull that little sliding door cap up until it locks into place there, and you can press it or have another dinosaur hit it, or even shoot it with the missile from the helicopter. Slide it back up and Ching. Ching. So really, again, the sliding door Dino damage I'm not really a fan of. It's not terrible though, being that I guess it's cool sliding door damage. You don't have to worry about losing this cap piece. being that this cat piece is always going to be here on the figure. Pretty decent inside too, it looks like. Some flesh ripped out and you see a few bones. So, while a really ugly looking Pteranodon, it's not terrible, and it has the standard attack features that you would expect a Pteranodon figure to have with its wing flapping action. But now on to the somewhat more disappointing part of the set. We get another lame human figure. I'm not even going to go over this. You guys know. It's another Hasbro Jurassic World human figure. This time it's a military pilot, or an ACU pilot guy. Not sure what you want to call it. Same thing here though, he doesn't really have any articulation. Both of his hands are closed, so he can't even hold a weapon. But I guess these two guys were supposed to be driving vehicles or helicopter, and he was driving the Gyrosphere. The only articulation really is you can bend the legs like so. And that's really about it. Same, and then I mean the arms kind of move. Whee! So not really much difference here, just besides one looks like a military soldier and the other just looks like a military pilot for a helicopter. That's about it. So another sad excuse for a human figure that come with this playset, that in the trailer for Jurassic World you can see a helicopter getting destroyed. So I wonder if it's, spoiler alert, this is the helicopter that gets destroyed in the movie. But the helicopter figure here looks kind of sweet. It's a little bit like the Jurassic Park 3 one. You can fold the blades out and they spin. I don't think there's any way to spin the blades without doing it yourself, so I think you just have to do that yourself. So meh. Would have been nice if there was like a little button somewhere on the back or somewhere to press to make that happen, but it's not a big deal. Same with the back rotor. It just spins itself. Collapse those down. And the cockpit piece that opens up, this is actually really nice though, the cockpit piece that opens up on here. Take your military pilot guy, sit him inside. There's actually a decent amount of room for one figure. Let's have his arms out a little bit. Like so. And then going out to hunt the Pteranodon. So I don't know, that's actually really cool how that opens up and the figure can sit inside. Very much like the Jurassic Park 3 line, but I don't know, it's kind of a little bit cooler here on this helicopter. Maybe perhaps it's just because this helicopter reminds me of the classic helicopter that always takes the people to the first island in the first movie. And also looks like this helicopter is going to be appearing again in Jurassic World. Just painted in this darker color. Unlike the movie, it doesn't look like it has this gigantic rocket launcher. Ghosts! But unlike the movie, it doesn't have this gigantic rocket launcher cannon here on the bottom. This gun is about the size of the half of this helicopter. I mean, this is the other human figure, so a fairly large gun here, but I guess you're fighting dinosaurs, so you have to have big guns. So you push that in, and it locks. And would you guess how to fire? Oh, if you pressed the blue button, you were correct, and here we go. So yeah, it's a standard missile attacking action, so kind of what you expect. I wish that could come off. Now maybe it's just me, I don't like this gun just because if it goes to land, it's like, how's this thing gonna land with this gun on it? Strange, whatever, it's not a huge deal though. It's cool, because it's, as you guys have heard me say in other reviews, if it's got rockets or anything, it's cool. Oh, we just killed him. He's dead. He's dead. This helicopter can only really fit Jurassic World figure humans in here. It's not going to be able to fit any of the other stuff from Jurassic Park 3 or the Kenner lines. But really nice how the figure sits in there nice and snug. And even if you're shaking it all around, he'll still be like in his seat. So, a halfway decent helicopter. I enjoy the helicopter. The Pteranodon, on the other hand, is pretty lacking somewhat, but it's not terrible. The dino damage is weh. And the human figure's lame. So if I rated the Pteranodon versus helicopter playset from the Jurassic World line, it probably falls in the range of 2.3 or a 2.5, the max. The vehicle's halfway decent, and probably the saving piece of the entire set. The Jurassic World line's pretty lacking in vehicles right now. It's only got the Gyrosphere and this helicopter rate, basically, in the... I don't know, the Pteranodon figure it's alright, but it's nothing too crazy. It looks kind of cool like that, I guess. And it depends if you don't mind this new Dino damage, or hey, maybe some of you guys out there like this new sliding door Dino damage because you don't want to have to worry about losing that piece. So never again worry about losing your Dino damage caps. So that about does it. I hope you guys enjoyed my review here for the Jurassic World's Pteranodon vs. Helicopter playset. Thumbs up the video if you enjoyed, if you're excited for Jurassic World, and subscribe to my channel and share my content if you want more reviews. There'll be plenty of stuff coming on the way. And thanks for the support, and I will be seeing you guys next time. Charlie just died.